It might feel like history is just in books, but history is all around us. Join us as we travel around Raleigh and see history come to life. Today, we're going to meet an important Raleigh citizen, Gertrude Wheel, who fought for women's suffrage or right to vote. Questions we'll be discussing: who was Gertrude Wheel? Why was there a debate over women's suffrage? What is the legacy of the 19th Amendment? Let's find out. Hop on the historic Raleigh trolley with Sammy the Squirrel and explore some of Raleigh's history.
Did you know that originally women were not allowed to vote in elections? It took a long time and a lot of hard work to gain that right, at a time when many believed that women shouldn't vote. Today, we'll meet one woman who campaigned for that right to vote, which is also called suffrage, and explore the legacy of the constitutional amendment, which finally gave them that right.
Who was Gertrude Wheel?
Gertrude Wheel was born in 1879 to a Jewish family in Goldsboro, North Carolina. While attending school in Massachusetts and New York, she led suffragists to promote the idea that women should have equal rights as men, especially the ability to vote. She returned home and formed the North Carolina Equal Suffrage Association, whose office was right here in Raleigh. Wheel's goal was to urge lawmakers to pass a new amendment, making its way through state legislatures around the country, the Susan B. Anthony Amendment, which would give women equal suffrage.
Why was there a debate over women's suffrage?
Americans in the early 20th century were experiencing lots of changes. This was a time when the U.S. government passed laws meant to improve the safety and well-being of citizens. Many women felt equal political rights were a necessary part of these changes and formed organizations to raise awareness about their cause. But not everyone agreed. Even some women felt it wasn't their place to vote and stand on equal footing with men. They organized an anti-suffrage movement that urged lawmakers not to support the proposed amendment, believing that women couldn't handle the right to vote. They also feared it would lead to a greater African American participation in government.
What is the legacy of the 19th Amendment?
Gertrude Wheel and her Equal Suffrage Association campaigned hard for the ratification of the new amendment. To make the bill a law, 36 states would have to vote in favor of it. In 1920, 35 states had ratified the bill, and North Carolina had the chance to be the final vote. But despite Wheel's best efforts and hard work, the state failed to approve the bill. Eventually, Tennessee became the last state needed to ratify the bill, and it became the 19th Amendment to the United States Constitution. Since then, women have voted in every election and are now the majority of voters in the United States. With the power to vote, women have the ability to shape society, politics, and the nation itself.
Today we learned about who was Gertrude Wheel, why was there a debate over women's suffrage, what was the legacy of the 19th Amendment. Want to learn more? Click the link below. Thanks for exploring Raleigh history with us. See you next time.